Hey everybody, roll the dice. Elio and Mark. Elio's got his glasses on. Oh, there we go. There we out of that light. Now we can see you. So, winning horse race today, Elio.
Yeah, it was. I picked 2 horses last night. I was 1 for 2, good, and I hit the exacta, so happy. Didn't push the envelope. I love this track. It's like right in my wheelhouse. Kentucky Downs. The issue is there's like 13 horses each race, so it's really difficult. But if you're right, you can get paid.
Looks like the Islanders Lightning are going to go. Oh, I think they're going to go to overtime. That was the Lightning guy alone in front of the net, and the goalie made the save. Oh my God! They just scored with 8 seconds left.
Who?
Tampa. Okay, so it's not going to overtime. But that was like the third chance they had in the last 18 seconds.
So we're looking at a sweep over there.
Yeah, I think you might be right now with this. Wow.
They played their hearts out.
You went in on a breakaway, goalie makes a save, and then the Lightning get the puck to a guy alone in front. Goalie makes the save. And then what do we got? Turnover? They turn it over. Nice pass and very – oh, it's not Hedman again, is it?
You can't.
So anyway, the Tampa Bay just won.
Wow.
And we have NFL starting tomorrow night. It's finally here. I was skeptical the whole summer about whether this is really going to happen, but it's going to happen. At least tomorrow night's going to happen.
At least we got week 1, yeah.
College game tomorrow night as well. We have a full slate on Sunday. So, Elliot, why don't you give a horse race, and we'll talk a little football.
Okay, well, I got a couple things actually on my plate.
All right.
One, we're going to try to make this live in the next couple days. We'll let you know tomorrow after we do the show when we're going to try to get it live. But Mark and I aren't the most tech-savvy guys, so we're trying to figure it out. I've got a little surprise for Mark. It's coming in about 2 weeks, maybe a little less than 2 weeks.
Is it a package that's being sent to my house?
It's no, it's not a package being sent to your house.
But I don't need that to have happen again. Yeah.
A penis again.
Hmm.
So we're gonna try to figure out how we could do like a little show that is going to be before some of the big slates of game, like especially like Sunday, Saturday, those 2 days, just for a few minutes, so we can sort of get our picks out. That's number 1. Number 2, I am a Celtics fan, and I am so disgusted about what that game happened tonight. Kemba Walker scored 5 points in 52 minutes. He's a shooting guard. He's a point guard, shooting guard, whatever.
Yep.
He has the ball in his hands every single time. And he was 2 for like 13 from the field. The guy that he was covering basically had 35 points. He had 5 points. He signed a 4-year, $141 million contract. He got absolutely abused by that guy. He should be on the front cover of the Globe and the Herald tomorrow, as just says, I am a bum. He should say, I am a bum. But he does have a chance in Game 7 to redeem himself. This was the closeout game. They should have won tonight. They should have. It's ridiculous. So
I've seen a lot of on Twitter, a lot of people complaining about the refs. But I feel like that's an every night occurrence in the NBA.
Yeah, listen, the refs weren't helping the Celtics out at all, but they should have. They turned the ball over like 10 times down the stretch. Listen, there's Game 7 on Friday night. I'm gonna forget about this game. They win Game 7, and it's all over. But wacky things can happen. They're far superior team. So if they lose this game, that's disgusting. That was my rant.
Okay.
Now, on to horse racing, where I don't have that type of hatred towards somebody. No rant. I do have rants, but not this one. Anyway, Kentucky Downs. I've only handicapped 1 race so far. I'll put one out on Twitter too tomorrow as well. Maybe I'll sneak out of work and play some tomorrow. I'm going to take Kentucky Downs to race 2. I'm going to take the 5 horse. He's 5-1. It goes off around 1:30, 1:45-ish tomorrow. Again, Kentucky Downs, every race is on the grass. So that's my pick tomorrow, race 2, the 5-horse.
I hit a sneaky race there today.
Really?
Yeah.
What was it later? Was it later in their day?
No, it was the race after you hit. I bet it last
Nice.
night, but I wasn't all that confident in it, so I didn't want to put it out there. But it
You
did.
should have put. What did it pay to win?
960, I think.
That was my horse.
Maybe that was yours was 960 and mine was 6. I can't remember now.
Whatever. A win's a win.
Yeah, win's a win. So there's horse racing. Now we have football. So we have a game tomorrow night. So we're just going to get into tomorrow night's game. We won't get into anything other. So I'm going to have 2 plays in this game tomorrow night.
Of course you are.
Well, so there's a trend that I play, and it's the first 2 weeks of the season in the NFL conference games. It went 17-7 last year. It's had in 2018 it was 13-12. You got to go back to 2010 to find its first losing season. So it's in the first 2 weeks of the season, conference games. It's first half unders. So this is a conference game tomorrow night. It's the first one. So I've already played it. I'm going to be playing the first half under 27 in the game. Now this one, you got to play all of them in the first 2 weeks, and at the end of you look at the pile and you end up winning. So I will be on this one tomorrow night. I already locked it in at 27 because I was, obviously Vegas is aware of this trend. So sometimes you'll see the lines really skewed for the first half. But right now it's still, the total's 54, so it's still at a half. But
half, yeah.
We'll see some tilt.
Do you know how many there are? Do you know how many there are in the first 2 weeks?
If you look at on Sunday, every game on Sunday, it looks like. So it's going to be a busy day.
Jeez. So listen, not for you. Betting the board's a normal thing.
Yeah, every single game on Sunday is a conference game. So you'll have the first half under in every single game.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
There's no other trade.
There's no non-conference. There's no non-conference games this week. Now that I look at it. Well, you know what? There were 24 of them last year, so I bet you next week there are some non-conference games. So it's probably about right.
Jesus! Wow.
I don't think I can look ahead. Oh, I can look ahead to week 2. So that's a conference game, conference game, conference game, conference game, conference game, non-conference. Conference, non-conference, conference, non-conference. All right, yeah, you're going to have a few more than 24 this year. Actually, it might be 24, so, yeah. So that's one of the plays I'm going to have tomorrow night. It's the first half.
So what was it last year, did you say?
17-7 last year.
That's good.
Yeah.
But it's been winning.
7-17 this year, but...
All right. Well, and so that's your first play. Yeah. And then
that's my first play. And my second play, I think we're on the same page in this one. It's the Texans plus the 9. I like a big, early season dog, big dog like this. If you look, big dogs week 1, conference road dog. There's a lot of things I've got here that kind of point to Houston. I wish I had played it when it was 10 earlier in the week, but it looks like Bet Online still has it at 9.5, but the difference between 9 and 9.5, I don't think you don't see a game land on 9 all that often. So I'm still going to play it at 9. I think it'll be a close game. I actually think there will be some scoring in it, but the total's 54. I actually think it's going to push, Elio. I think it's going to be a 30-24 Chiefs victory.
Wow, you're calling the score. There's got to be a way you can bet the score.
You can bet like the margin of victory. Yeah, definitely.
I think, I sort of think if it's like a sort of semi-revenge game. Houston was up so big the last time in the playoffs. Also, I think Deshaun Watson is sort of like one of those guys who's an MVP candidate during the regular season, maybe sort of like Kemba Walker. He's going to be unbelievable during the regular season, and then he's been 1-0 in the playoffs every year. So I expect him to have a big game signing a new $160 million contract. Usually these rival games are sort of close, so I'll take Houston +9.
Yeah, they traded away as the big receiver there, but they got they brought Cobb in, and who's the other guy they brought in?
They brought in the running back from Arizona.
So they got the running back from Arizona. So these two teams both last year gave up the second and third most receptions to running backs. So, Johnson at one point in his career had a 60 reception season. So you might see a lot of completion of the backs here. So you may want to look at some props there for receivers, running backs for catches. But I think it'll be I think they'll keep it close. I think it'll be a back and forth game, divisional game. And I think you're right. I mean, they have got to be so pissed. They what, a 21-0,
24.
24. I remember watching the game with my parents, saying these two teams love to blow games. So I don't know who's going to win it, but to watch the Texans blow that game last year in the championship game.
Remember O'Brien went for it at their own 40. They were up 24.
That's the thing. He does crazy stuff, so it's hard. So when you take that team and then they do something stupid and it blows up in his face. But I'm just happy to have an NFL game to watch.
Me too. Yeah, it's good. And I sort of like the under. I'm not obviously betting it, but I think the offenses are going to be a little bit behind because they haven't got to do anything. There could be turnovers though. That could get points as well. So that's why I don't have a feel for the total, but I do think the offenses should be slower. Although these two offenses are really good, so who knows.
Yeah. Well, you remember Williams for Kansas City has opted out, so he's not playing.
Yeah, but
I know they drafted the kid from LSU.
Yeah.
To fill in, but there's a guy. He's a smaller guy, but he's quick. Good out of the backfield, catching the ball, which he's probably going to catch some balls tomorrow. But I think Houston keep it close. I do.
And I can guarantee one thing about is Kansas City is not winning the Super Bowl this year. So I can tell you that for a fact.
Now we know that you're pretty clairvoyant in the NHL. You can see what's going to happen in the NHL. Are you going to try to pick one for the NFL?
Yeah, I am. I had Philadelphia last year. Obviously, did not win. At least they actually barely made the playoffs. But that's what you're hoping for. You pick one of these teams that get it now. Although the playoffs is going to be easier this year because there's an extra team, right? There's 7 teams now.
I think there is, yeah. Which I don't know how that. So what is there's
only one bye.
Only one bye.
I don't like it at all, but because I thought the system right now was so good.
Yeah.
Two teams with byes, then the 4 other teams, the best team got the home game. They try to. That's the thing that the NFL.
Well, they want to create more games to make more money.
It just hurt. I just feel like you could be 12-4 and you wouldn't get a bye.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right.
It's only one team that's gonna end. So.
Just go. So that's NFL Week 1. Game 1, defending Super Bowl champ.
At least they get to be on Thursday,
8:20.
right?
Yeah, they get to play on Thursday. For some reason last year they decided the Patriots should. What did they open up on Sunday night?
Yeah.
Was it Monday night? They decided to shake it up last year. They were getting a little tired of seeing the Patriots kick the season off.
Yeah. They didn't want it to happen. We have the Dallas Stars tomorrow night. Big game for them. They lost 1-1.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. You're not going to sweep them.
Absolutely not. No, it's
the only thing you should be a little concerned about is they've scored 1 goal in 2 games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They look flat. I thought they looked a little bit flat, but let's see. We got to see game 3. They're a good team, but you're right. They got to score to obviously win. So we'll see. Game 3. I feel good about it.
Let's do it. Yeah, I'm rooting for you. I also have a little piece of it, not to win the cup. I have them to win this series. So, I may even take them tomorrow night. Double up. I think they're plus 150.
Jeez.
You got to get down, Al.
Gotta get down.
We got to get down. All right, so that'll be it for tonight, and we're gonna try to do a live Sunday morning. We're gonna see what we can figure out, but we also have a full. I shouldn't say full slate, but we have a lot of college games on Saturday.
Are there some real games?
Some more recognizable names. Yep, you get Syracuse,
good.
North Carolina's playing. Duke, Notre Dame, Georgia Tech, Florida State. So there are some.
I have a question. Are they spreading them out?
Yeah, they are. Missouri. That's Missouri State, Oklahoma. But Oklahoma is playing this weekend. Clemson, Wake Forest.
Oh, that's not
they
bad.
got some teams out there. But Louisiana Tech, Baylor, and Tulsa, Oklahoma. Oh, because they're not playing non-conference. That's why. So you have a few more recognizable. The ACC and the Big 12 are playing a few games. Then the following week, they'll have some conference games, so there'll be even more.
Any talk on the Big Ten?
There's talk now that it may be back in November. I think their NCAA is probably trying to say, hey, if you're going to come back in November, come back in October. Because if you come back in November, if you come back like Thanksgiving weekend, we can't make you a part of the playoff.
No, you can't. That's too late. But if
you can come back in like mid-October,
yes, there's a chance
we can make this work. Maybe we can give a little bit of a 1 or 2 week break in there or something, and we can make you part of the playoff, which would be good. I mean, right now it's the SEC, ACC, and Big 12. It'd be nice to see the big.
Yeah, 4 conference. That'd be perfect.
The Big Ten, the two of them come back together. But who knows? Who knows what's? I mean, things could change any day on any of this stuff. But so we will definitely reconnect before college on Saturday.
Yeah, and what's our story? Our subscribers? How are we getting more or what?
We're getting more subscribers on the YouTube channel every day. I just checked the other day, and then we're quite a bit more in there. And this past Saturday for Derby Day, we I think that probably was the most views we've had in a video. I know our videos have been a little bit few and far between the last month, but they're going to start cranking up again. But yeah, on Saturday.
Well, we got a real sport.
Oh yeah, now there's something really to do. Yeah, so we'll probably do more. We'll definitely do more on Saturdays and Sundays and Thursdays and Monday nights. So yeah, we're going to crank them out now. But yeah, last Saturday was probably the biggest one we had.
Good.
So spread the word. Keep following us on Twitter, and we'll keep trying to make everybody money.
Yep, that's it. That's what we're here for.
That's right.
Not for our good looks.
No, definitely not.
Although we have that too.
No, not really.
This guy on Barstool called me a big fat person.
A great big fat person?
Yeah, the leader
from isn't it what Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs?
He called me a great big fat person.
That's not very nice.
No. After I sent him, he was sick, I sent him all these Gatorades and stuff.
Sending people Gatorades?
Yeah, because he had COVID.
Yeah.
And he called me a great big fat person.
Well, next time send him something else in the mail. You got Amazon. You would like to send out packages.
Yeah, I would actually.
As long as you don't send another package like that here, we'll be all right.
All right.
All right, that's enough. We'll see.
Hey, what about golf? Where's that golf guy?
What day is today? Is that? I don't know. We'll have to get in touch. We'll have to get in touch with the golf. He's disappeared.
Yeah, they got the wig.
Yeah, the wig. Obviously, something's happened to him. I don't know. Somebody got to him. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard from him. I'll have to. Is there golf? Let me look. Yeah, there's the Safeway open. Is this might not be? No, I don't think there is. All right, we'll get in touch with him, see if we can get a golfer for tomorrow.
But if he says Rory McIlroy, I'm just gonna hang up the phone.
I don't think Rory's even in this. Yeah, there's not a lot of big names in this. He may not be.
Hey, he might actually do pretty well as long as Rory's not in there.
Well, maybe because Rory's not in, it'll force him to pick somebody else.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he's got a lot of the right guys, but he keeps saying Rory. Like he's
Well,
stuck
he's
on that
convinced
guy.
he feels as that Rory's going to win one, so he's pot committed on Rory now.
Yeah, but does he know that his wife is like gonna give birth in like a minute? Like his head's not in it.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's gonna pop.
Oh, yeah. Can't be thinking about other things when you're trying to hit a golf.
No, you think when me and you were gambling, you think we're thinking about pregnant wives? Come on.
No, I'm not, and hopefully, I'm never thinking about that ever again.
Me too.
All right, so that's a night. We'll be
Okay.
back.